Hey guys, back with another video here. This is going to be a fairly short video because it's really just going to be the next kit that I'm starting on, and then a couple of recent purchases I made. But anyways, on to the next kit that I'm going to be working on, and as I kind of alluded to in my reveal video for the Porsche 962, it is going to be a Gundam kit, and it is going to be the real great Sinanju. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do to it. I'm thinking that I'm really not going to do a hell of a lot of painting on this. I think I'm going to paint the inner frame, and I'm going to paint the little bits that you see here on the box, where you see the gray sticking out. I'm going to paint those a metallic color. But the armor, the stuff that you see that's red, I might paint the stuff that's white a different color. I'm not sure I like that. But the armor, I'm just going to leave it alone because it's this really, really high gloss, shiny red, and it looks really, really nice. And I just don't know that I'm going to do this kit any justice if I repaint it. So that's kind of my plan right now. I may change my mind as I go along, but right now I think I'm just gonna do the inner frame stuff that you see right there, and then the gray bits that, like I said, that are sticking out, the thrusters and all the little mechanical bits that you can see underneath the armor there. But this should be a fun build. It's gonna be a low stress build after the little issue that I had on the 962. This should be fairly straightforward and no headaches, I hope. I haven't heard any bad things about this kit. I mean, it's a Bandai kit, so generally nothing bad to be said about these kits as they are. But anyways, I'm going to start on this. I don't know. I'm probably going to start on this week before I head out to Chicago for a couple days this weekend to meet up with Andy and Gil and bunch of the other guys for the big model show that's going on out there this weekend. Really looking forward to that. Really, honest to God, really looking forward to hanging out with those guys. Recent purchases. I decided to try. Now I need something to play around with these on. But I decided to try these Life Color liquid pigments. I've seen a couple videos showing these things off, and they look pretty cool. Looks like you can do, a lot of the stuff that you would normally do with oils and other things with these acrylic. I don't know that they're acrylic, but they're non-toxic. I think they are acrylic. Anyways, they're non-toxic. They're not like enamels or anything like that. So I'm gonna play around with these a little bit. I picked up this one, the Rain and Dust, and then this one has a different name, the Tensichrome. And this is basically for doing stains, like oil stains, smoke, fuel, kerosene, stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to playing around with these on something. I'm not sure what yet, but when I get something to goof around with them with, I'm looking forward to that. There's like 6 in each one of those packages. The packaging that box packaging that we saw there kind of sucks. They just kind of roll around in the box. So it's not the best packaging, but whatever, who cares? Then the only other thing I have to show off is a tool that I have been looking for a long time. And it's a little bit pricey. But I finally found one on eBay and I grabbed it because like I said, I've wanted to get one of these for a long time. This is one of the BMC chisels that is, you see right there, it's got those knocked out edges, and the only thing I can see that this is going to be any sort of use for is for Gundam kits and creating a panel line where you have 2 parts that come together where you would normally have a seam. You can see that picture there. That's basically what you do with this chisel is you drag it along the edge And what you're going to end up doing is creating another panel line, like I said, where you're going to have two pieces of plastic come together where you would ordinarily just have a flat seam. Now you can turn that into a panel line and actually hide the part seam a little bit better, a little bit easier, or a little bit differently at least. But this was a little bit spendy. I want to say, I can't remember exactly what I paid for it off the top of my head. I want to say it was either $43 or $48 for one chisel. But there it is. So it's got a 0.8 and a 0.5 millimeter taper on it there, or notch, or whatever you want to refer to it as. I saw one of these quite a while ago on eBay, and I didn't. It was either eBay or it was on Amazon. I think it was on Amazon, and that was like $50, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money on some chisel. And then I saw this pop up on eBay, and I was like, well, what the hell, why not? And yeah, I picked it up for, I want to say it was probably $48. Not cheap by any means. And then, because I had one in my little cart back at HLJ for the longest time, a different one, like it was a 1 and a 1.5 millimeter. And like 2 days after I picked up this thing, of course, that one came in to stock at HLJ. So now I've got one of those back there that is waiting to be shipped over here to me. But yeah, just like those washes, this is something I'm looking forward to playing around with. The Sinanju will probably not be a kit where I'm going to get the opportunity to goof around with that any. This is going to be something that's probably going to see use on some of those older high grade Gundam kits that I have. Like I said, I really don't know any other kit other than a Gundam where you would want to create a panel line where you have two pieces of plastic sandwiched together. I don't know, maybe certain aircraft kits, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my little update. I went longer than I actually expected to. So that's it for me. Headed to Chicago, driving to Chicago on Friday. I don't know, probably around noon. Take me about 6 hours to get there. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing all the guys that show up and hang out for a couple days. So, anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll post periodic updates on the Sinanju as I work on it. Bye bye.